All right, so it's not that often that I can actually sort of go somewhere quiet to talk about anything, but this is all getting really, really bad, right? This is getting bad. But it's just again the question of like so much like privileged people who treat me so badly and then are just like so sensitive to however it is that anybody ever talks about them. Right? I mean, there really is a huge difference between someone who is rich and doing fine every day and someone who is poor, as poor as I am. There's a huge difference between that. There's a huge difference between living that way and living the way that I live. And I'm not talking about trying to get money out of people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how it's just not recognized over and over and over again. And what I go through on a regular basis. Which is being caused to me by people who like just are never in a situation where they want for anything, right? You forget about that all the time. And as far as like demons are concerned, who is hacking my phone right now? I'm not hacking anybody's phone. I'm not doing anything to anybody. You forget that I am in a life or death situation pretty much every day. I am in personal acute danger of being like beaten up by somebody or abducted by somebody or just having things like blow up where I live so that I'm like out on the street. You forget those things. Just because for whatever reason, because I'm articulate or because it hasn't happened to me so far or because you just don't want to think about it. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm not heartbroken over Robert Pattinson. I was saying all along I'm not going to date him. But now it's turned into something else. Right? And I really shouldn't be surprised. And to be honest, the hardest part of all of this stuff was never a question. It was the hardest part of all of it is never like any kind of like personal rejection for friendship or dating or any of that stuff. The hardest part is all the stuff that happens to me when these people entirely turn towards the conglomerate as a way of trying to like make me do one thing or another thing. And the thing that you don't understand is you can make stuff happen to me. You can make stuff happen to other people because people are looking at me to see what it is that I'm gonna do. And if you have decided that after all of this time of like trying to, I don't know, get me to like you, get me to what do you think is going to happen that's any different than anything that has already happened? You know what I mean? If you're a jerk, I'm going to say you're a jerk and it's going to blow up and we're just going to be like, antagonistic toward each other all the time. And I don't know what your problem is. I'm the one who's going through hell every single day. Right? I'm the one who's going through hell every single day, right? There's a million other people out there who are just as good looking as you, just as smart as you, just as talented as you, and you just happen to get lucky. That's all there is to it, except that in terms of like your personal development as a person, you're not that lucky, you're a jerk, right? Just like everybody else who's like you.